What's up YouTube? It's Benny here again with Sayonara. Just wanted to film another video talking about the S chassis that nobody talks about. Now everybody knows drifting, probably one of the least cost-effective motorsports. And that's saying something since none of them are cheap. However, drifting just destroys your cars, you're burning through tires. And also everybody who wants a drift car knows the drift tax is real. You can just look at the price on Miatas nowadays. So, in my non-professional, professional opinion, this is the S chassis that nobody thinks about when building their first drift car. So I've got two of them right here. You might be saying, come on dude, that's not an S chassis, that's a fucking Mustang. And I'm gonna be right with you. Yes, you are correct, it is a Mustang. However, SN95. This is the chassis that you can find for around $1,000, if not more if you're looking for a nicer version. I picked this Roush up for $1,500, had to put a fuel pump in it. And Dylan just picked this up last night for $1,100. Both V6 manual Mustangs. His has a welded diff, mine's getting welded. But for less than $3,000, we have two cars that could hit the track tomorrow. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, dude, everybody knows about Mustangs. Everybody knows about the V6 Mustang. Everybody knows how clapped they are. Everybody knows how cheap you can get them. True, you are correct. That is why they are cheap. That's why they're clapped. But guess what? It being an American car, in America, all these parts, pennies on the dollar. I put a new AC compressor in this thing this week. $20. $20 for a new AC compressor. And even with having to put new front brakes on, fuel pump, everything, I'm about $1,800 total into this car right now. This one, it definitely needs some work. The drive shaft and stuff vibrates, but you know, who cares for a clapped out drift car? I'm telling you guys, these cars have support. Go on Drift HQ, they've got hydro, they've got angle. And then guess what? You don't like the V6? Great, blow it up. Put a 4.6 in it. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with this V6. It's not a pretty engine, it's not a great engine, but you know what it is? It's an engine that gets the car going, gets you to the track, and it makes more power than any of those 240s do. You're gonna be around the same power as those BMW guys just trying to slide around, and it's gonna be a great time. Also, this thing just eats tires. By the time you do put something bigger in here, like this is a 10.5-inch wide wheel, 255s, and it literally could go further. These cars are made to be modified, and they put a 4.6 in them, so guess what? You're sick of the V6? Cool, go the easy route, put a 4.6 in. You can find them from Crown Vics, you can find them from Mustangs, you can find them from Explorers. Basically everything from the early 2000s that Ford made with the V8 was that 4.6, and it's a bulletproof engine, so you can swap that super cheap. However, if you want to do something crazy, something cool, fast and furious, there are dudes out there who have 2JZ swap these things. You could do the whole RB thing. The engine bay is absolutely massive, where you just have room for all these activities. So I'm gonna say, if you're considering getting into drifting and you just really want a chassis that you think is gonna be great to hit the track in, don't care if you smash it up because you're still trying to learn. Don't really care if it's a shit box because guess what? You're still trying to learn. Look at these New Edge Mustangs, SN95 from 94 through 04. They're all super cheap. Every dude who has them is an old head who wants to see a dude in a Mustang, so give him a sob story about how Mustang's your dream car, whatever. You'll pick these things up for pennies on the dollar, and you've got parts everywhere. That being said, we did film some extra content with this car last night, picking it up. It was real late night, so we didn't get too much of a full video, but I'm gonna include those clips here just so you can kind of see the fun of picking up a shit box, especially one of these Mustangs that you know is just gonna get thrashed. All right, what we just do?
Just drove 5 hours,
Yeah.
4.5, 5 hours, come down to Janesville, Wisconsin for possibly an amazing deal. 1150 V6 Mustang, 2000, Looks like they spec'd it out to be a GT. It's not. It's a V6 still. We were in the process just now of. You could probably make out what that was supposed to say. I don't even want to say it. It's so heinous.
Locally hated.
There it is. He said it. It's heinous. So first step before we put gas in it, we're gonna tear that shit off.
Mustang, phenomenal. Minus the fact it's a fucking beehive, so we gotta figure that out. What do you think?
She fucking made it. She sounds way crazier than what's under the hood.
Yeah, it's way too loud.
She made it hour 15, hour and a half drive.
Yeah, cruise works, everything works. I mean,
Less than $1,200 spent.
exactly. This is why these cars are the cheat code to fucking drifting for cheap.
Twin Mustangs coming soon.
Coming soon, stay tuned, crowd control. So if you guys are considering getting a SN95 Mustang for your first drift build, consider liking, subscribing, and commenting, because I'm here. I'm going to be showcasing off all the content with these drift cars. And also, you're going to see a drift team coming soon of just Mustangs. So kind of jokes, but stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, share the video, whatever it may be. But yeah, stay tuned for more content with Mustangs to figure out how you can be drifting for super cheap.